Good afternoon, Sarah. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. And you? Well, to start off, can you tell me a little bit about your character Meg in the movie?
Yes, so Meg Murray is a young girl who is just trying to figure out life, and she has a lot of challenges and faults within that. And her dad has actually been missing for 4 years, so she goes on this journey with the missus and her little brother and her best friend Calvin to find her father, but she actually finds a light within herself and kind of becomes one with herself and starts loving herself, and she basically saves the universe.
Amazing. And what challenges did you confront in order to prepare for your role?
Yes, well, I think it was just the challenges within myself and kind of thinking that I couldn't do it. Even though I was really excited and really confident about it, I was just like, "Oh Lord, what am I gonna do?" It's such a big role to take on. So I was really nervous at first, but Miss Ava and Miss Oprah and everybody just kind of welcomed me with warm arms, and I'm glad that I was able to work with them and kind of experience that.
Now that you mentioned that, how was the relationship between the cast and the crew, and now that you had the opportunity to work with Oprah and Reid, such talented people?
Yeah, it was so amazing to work with them, and I mean, it was just like we became a family, and we had so much fun, and it actually felt like when we were going to work, we weren't working. We was just like living out our dreams and having fun. So I'm glad that I was able to learn from them and have them pour into me.
And how did you find out that you booked the part? How did you feel? I mean, it must be really cool to find out that you booked the role in this movie.
Yes, it was so great, and I was actually, Miss Ava called me personally, and I actually missed the call at first. So she called me back, and she told me, and I was like, OMG, and I was so shocked, and I started crying, and I was just like a ball of emotions.
No, imagine being part of such an important movie. I must imagine how you must have feel like.
Yeah, it's such an important movie, and I think it's so timeless and monumental right now, especially because we're going through such dark and divided times. So to be able to empower, inspire the audience or whoever sees it is really important. So I'm very blessed and grateful.
The missus in the movie told your character they were trying to teach her that she was valuable and that she was enough, that no matter what her flaws were, she could embrace them.
Yes.
What do you think that message, how does it impact the audience that watches it, and especially the young people that are watching it?
Yes, well, I feel like as all people, or especially as young people, we kind of go through challenges and we're trying to grow up and we're at the cusp of adolescence, so we're trying to figure out what we're trying to do. So to be able to have somebody tell you that you are enough and you are worthy of being loved, and seeing Meg embrace that and fight the darkness with her light is really important. So I feel like people will kind of leave the movie more confident and more empowered.
Yes. And you're a teenager, and I know that school, I'm a teenager too, and I know how school must be really difficult throughout this time. I can relate.
Yes.
How do you handle school? Are you homeschooled? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I'm homeschooled. I been doing homeschool like online for like 3 years now, but I mean, it's so much fun, and I think I've kind of learned a sense of responsibility, but I do miss school, and I actually want to go to high school, go to 11th grade, and hopefully graduate with my 12th grade class. So I'll let you know about school.
Yeah, I know. It must be really hard.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time, Storm.
Thank
You
you.
did an amazing job in the movie. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Now, everybody, make sure to watch Wrinkle in Time in theaters on March 9th.